Hi there, this is Anu from Team Amoeboids, and in this video, I'm going to talk about release calendar for automated release notes and reports app. So, first of all, we will see how you can add a release calendar on your Jira dashboard. So, as you can see, I'm already on one of my Jira dashboards called releases. I'm editing this dashboard to add ARN gadget. So based on whether you are using free ARN app or paid ARN app, you can add relevant gadget, and here you get to select multiple projects. So I'm selecting some Jira projects here. So if you are using free app, free ARN app, you can add only two projects on your release calendar. If you're using paid ARNR, there is no limitation on how many projects you want to add to your release calendar. You can also notice it's automatically selecting different color codings for each of the project that I have selected. When I click on save, it launches my release calendar along with different releases from multiple projects here. So based on the color coding was selected while adding the project, you can see release for each of the project there. Now let us see what all information you can see to manage these releases on your release calendar. So if I click on this release, you would notice it shows me the name of the project and the release name along with its status and all the issues into that release. You can also look at the simple pie chart here and the classification of your issues in different statuses. So it gives you a quick look at your release, what's going on in that release, what is the progress of that particular release. So same goes for different releases from different projects here. So this is again another release from another project, but it is into released version, released status, and you can see all the issues are done here, right? So in this way, you can have a look at different releases here from different projects. Now, there are some more points here. So for example, you can see this URA, which means these are the statuses of your releases. So A for archived, and in similar way U for unreleased, and R for released. Also, you would notice some releases, most of the releases are spanning across a certain duration here, whereas there are some releases, those are actually not showing any duration. So you would notice that for this particular release, the arrow is pointed towards the past dates because there is no start date. When it has started, system doesn't know it. It just has the release date. So it shows the arrow towards the past dates. Whereas this one is pointing towards the future date because it has the start date, but it doesn't know, system doesn't know when this release will end. So it just shows the arrow to pointing towards the future dates. So in this way, again, it gives you a, a fair idea of the releases duration. Now, and one more point before I go further. If there is no start and end date or start and release date mentioned for that particular release, those releases will not reflect on this release calendar. So if you had noticed, I had added four projects here where there was one project color coded with green. And if you notice, there are no releases flagged in green. So possibly there are no releases planned for this particular month and there are no start and end dates added for that particular those releases from that project. So these releases are not showcased on the release page. So this also allows you to focus on only on the relevant releases in each month or each week, because you can switch to weekly view as well. So in each week you can see what all releases are there. You can also decide whether you want to start the week on Monday or it should start on Sunday. So that option is also there. So in this way, you can utilize the release calendar to manage your releases from different projects. Now, I'm also going to quickly show you how you can add a release calendar on your ARN's cross project screen. So if you had noticed, I just simply navigated from apps menu to the ARN app, and it launches or it redirects me to the calendar page here, calendar tab, which already has one calendar added along with some projects selected here. So I can add more projects if I want. So I will add this project here. Okay, this one is already added. So I'll add this other Atlassian app, and you would notice there are some new releases added to this release calendar. So in this way, you can either manage your release calendar from your ARN's cross project screen, as well as you can manage or and utilize on your dashboard. So based on whether you are creating a private dashboard or a public dashboard, you can showcase these releases from different projects and let the team manage your releases, different releases on one place.